shaking, I just might. Since young we been had them. I got that can't handle that. Hit the kitchen, it's getting this man. My fist like I gon' surf like a China. You got nerve like I like a pharmacy. I ain't trying.
My Team is all about customization as you create your best fantasy lineup. Use current NBA players or stars from the past, use your favorite jerseys, play on your favorite court, or upload custom images and be the team you want to be. New to My Team this year, Evolution Card.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Kuzma.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous drive and kick weapon. He said, I never pay attention to the defender guarding me. I look at the four guys behind him and how they react. A lot of times I don't even look to score. I draw 3 or 4 guys and get my teammates open shots. Kevin?
Great vision, David. Thank you. Clark, you admire rebounding. You were a terrific rebounder yourself. What makes these teams so great on the glass?
Well, Kevin, a few things. One, they emphasize it. They prioritize rebounding the basketball. And then they send everybody to the glass. A lot of guys for each of these teams goes to the board, and the work ethic is outstanding.
That hustle, and you were a hustler, but I know you admire that as much as anything, don't you?
That's a big part of rebounding, hustling.
And the starting group for the Spurs, DeRozan and Aldridge, the talented forward duo. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Walker in at the 2, and for the Lakers. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. The pass to LeBron. Six on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Caldwell Pope's got his team on the board to start the games for Los Angeles. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Pass to DeRozan. Murray surveying the D. Down low, Stewart. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And he gets it back. Murray, good.
Well, I like the fact that Murray is a really strong rebounder for a backcourt player. Once he squeezes that orange, he knows exactly how to get fresh orange juice.
LeBron drives in. San Antonio with the rebound. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. LeBron is doubled. Passes it to Caruso. The wide open look here for Kuzma. They get it back. Caldwell Pope on the wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Murray with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Aldridge left side. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 6 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Aldridge, covered by LeBron. Aldridge's shot is good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
From deep, James. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. LeBron against DeRozan. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Here's Caruso. Misses off the left iron. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Walker with a clean look, but they recover it. Here's Aldridge. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. James against Aldridge. James left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
And he can't hit the second.
And you know, guys, the Spurs team dinners, the stuff of legends, just building camaraderie and getting to know one another and being orchestrated with care by head coach Greg Popovich. They enjoyed the finest restaurants and great food and drink, but the fellowship and camaraderie, probably the most important part of those dinner gatherings.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Murray left side. Here's Walker. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Clark, the act of getting dinner, sitting down to a meal. As a team, it brings people together.
It really does, guys. I can't overstate it. When you get a chance to know your teammates off the court, it adds to your ability to play for them on the court. It can't always be just about grind, grind, grind. There has to be some compassion, some caring, some understanding. And sometimes the best places to do that are at restaurants with good food and good drink.
Here's DeRozan, and the basket is good.
You look at DeMar DeRozan, and he's tough to stop inside, really in his comfort zone in there.
Here's Caruso. He's covered by Murray. It's blocked.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Davis. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside DeRozan. And James pulls it down. Lakers trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Davis. DeRozan against Caldwell Pope. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he dunks it down.
Boy, Murray's court vision, very sharp, and he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Stewart. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journeys.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
San Antonio leading by 3. Now Murray. Beasley outside. Pass to Lyles. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. For 3, Beasley. Rebound the Lakers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kuzma kicks to Davis. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
There's the pass to Stewart. Beasley outside. Inside, Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
To the middle, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Beasley outside. Pass to Lyles. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Stewart. Kuzma pulls it in.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Beasley with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Carroll, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. The Spurs also with the sub. Baines is checked in, and San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
In the corner, Cook with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Guys, no one team gained control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Clarkson. He had 10 points in the win against Toronto.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Rocket 2. Here's Davis. Again, the Lakers.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 1. 1:51 left to play in the first. Baines finds Carroll. Five to shoot. Murray outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Passes to Clarkson. Launches a three, and another three for the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Beasley outside. The shot's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Cook, the pass to Davis. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. A three ball. No good on the shot. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Beasley outside. Pass to Wiles. Murray outside. High arcing shot. Chalk up two there. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Murray. And here's Clarkson. Over Beasley. The baseline J off the mark. Tie game in Los Angeles. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late-game situations.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Nance. Clarkson is out there with Cook. And there's JaVale McGee. Murray left side. And it's Beasley in the corner. Fires from 14. Rebound the Lakers.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
To the paint. Nance dishes to McGee. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. Murray outside. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for Murray. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Floats one up. Rebounded by Anthony.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. He gets that one. Nance has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. As you're watching a game unfold, what characteristics do you look for in a great closer?
Obviously confidence, a real eagerness to make difference-making plays late, and somebody who can create his own shot if a play breaks down. I mean, that's essential.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Quinn Cook. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for the Spurs. Here in the second quarter, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now the pass to Caruso. On the wing, Nance. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
You know, after making 1 3 in the first quarter, he's had none here so far in the second.
Here's DeRozan. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Outside Anthony. Pass to Caruso. It's stolen by DeRozan. Walker in the corner. Takes the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And McGee kicks to Anthony. Nance against Aldridge. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. The Spurs have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Beasley kicks to Walker. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. McGee, the pass to Caruso. Back to McGee. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Caruso. Over Beasley. Here's Nance, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too. Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Spurs trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Anthony. Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Walker. The shot by Clarkson, no good. San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Clarkson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Walker. 6 points for him. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
The three. Nance gets the rebound. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rondo passes to Nance. LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And Clark, ordinarily quiet by nature, LaMarcus Aldridge has become a more outspoken leader in recent years.
Yeah, and that's a good sign. Sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone for the good of the team. Aldridge is, by nature, a laid-back, quiet guy, and sometimes that can work against the team. But in his case, he realized that he needed to be more vocal and stepped into doing that.
4 on the clock. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
The pass to Caldwell Pope. This one for 3. Here's Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
The Lakers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. Free throw good, Kuzma. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for his shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
Caldwell Pope with it, now guarded by DeRozan. Back to LeBron from outside the arc. DeRozan with the rebound. Spurs trail by 6. Kicks to Walker. Beasley outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Beasley's got 5.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Kuzma passes to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And checking out some stats for Walker, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 8 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Davis is checked in for Nance. Spurs also with the sub. Damari Carroll's checked in for Malik Beasley. James looking around. Kuzma outside. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 13.
Tell you what, guys, he seems to improve with every game. I mean, Kuzma continues to hone his catch-and-shoot game.
Spurs trail by 4. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time to some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Miles, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. L.A.'s gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Davis. A reverse, and it's good on the way in. Davis has got 6 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Murray with it. He's picked up by James. Carroll passes to Stewart. Good on the bucket.
Solid job moving the ball. Carroll is a team player who doesn't allow the ball to stick in his hands. He moves it.
We have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best to have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently, or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, the former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP. Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And Clark coming out of Washington is a one-and-done. DeJounte Murray was considered a raw prospect.
Yeah, very raw. The 29th pick in the 2016 draft, guys, taken by the Spurs. Excellent physical tools and outstanding athleticism. Was surprising that he left when he did. I recall that when I heard. But at 6'5", a 7-foot wingspan, he's got a chance to be special.
The Spurs making a switch here. Baines is checked in. Here is Cook. He's covered by Murray. Cook dishes to Davis. That one wide left. And it's Carroll with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
Confidence in the three ball is something that has grown for Carroll. But where he has the green light to take these shots has helped.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Anthony Davis, number one.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Clock at 6. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
It's Carroll on the wing. 14 points from him the last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, I tell you, he's so good at scoring in a lot of different ways. Kuzma enjoys showing off the full repertoire of his game.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And he gets the bucket.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Murray with it. He's got 9. One second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
You know, you want to keep seeing this from Kuzma, I think. Active, engaged, and being effective on the defensive end.
And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Carmelo, you got some real numbers off the bench in the first half. How important is that contribution to the team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA, and when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, makes it a tough team to beat. We're just hoping we can keep that up.
I'm sure it puts confidence in you and in the coach going into the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports halftime program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A big night so far for Kyle Kuzma. He ended up with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got his team on the board first here in the second half for San Antonio. The Lakers trail. Now James. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, that's excellent work to get himself the and one chance. Kuzma's getting more and more savvy when it comes to getting to the line, drawing contact.
A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Boy, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
To the inside. Here's Aldridge, and there it is for him. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Walker. Outside Aldridge. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Aldridge. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 5, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
And the technical free throw is good. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
And not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator. He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
The Lakers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And that one misses. Spurs trail by 3. Walker looking for an opening. Murray outside. And there's the pass to Stewart. Clock at 4. Here's Aldridge. Rebound the Lakers. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's James, and James throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Back to Kuzma. Down low. Caldwell-Pope against Walker. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. And the Lakers making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And that one falls for Walker. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. LeBron passes to Kuzma. LeBron against DeRozan. James kicks to Clarkson. It's tipped. DeRozan scanning the floor. Hits the 3-point bomb. DeRozan's got 11 points.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And they double up James. And the Lakers turn it over again.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Anthony Davis. 1st in blocks, 2nd in rebounding. And he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Spurs also with the sub. Beasley's checked in. Timeout called the Lakers.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. He lobs it up, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Spurs.
San Antonio leading by 3. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge. Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him get OKC 56. This man can take over.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Beasley dishes to Aldridge. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it from 10. And the shot is long.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Here's LeBron. Got a piece of it. McGee against Beasley. Good. Beasley's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Aldridge finds Beasley. From deep. Rebounded by Anthony.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, San Antonio. A 2-point game. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Clarkson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside Aldridge. It's Beasley on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Beasley with a clean look. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
LeBron passes to McGee. This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy. The Lakers #1.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Nance comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Clarkson. Damari Carroll's checked in for San Antonio. Right wing. Here's Samanic. Traps in the tray. Samanic has got 5.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
And here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. Anthony in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Walker. That shot is off. Nance with some nice D. McGee the pass to Nance. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Caruso, guarded by Walker. Deep 2 from Anthony, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
And Walker's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 3-point lead. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And the Lakers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rondo scanning the floor. He dishes it to Cook. Pass to Watford. 6 to shoot. From deep. And it's Cook missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It's Beasley on the wing. Passes to Samanic. Over Nance. It's deflected, but he gets it back. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Misses off the right iron.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Watford, that's good.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Here's Walker. 11 points in the game. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here is Cook, covered by Beasley. Pass to Watford. And McGee kicks to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Beasley. Nance with some nice D.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
San Antonio leading. Inside, Aldridge. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. So it's the Spurs now. And Baines kicks to Walker. Rondo with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And we got a chance now to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for James.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
Beasley kicks to Baines. The pass to Walker. It's Carroll on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Lyles. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Carroll passes to Walker. 1:24 left to play in the 3rd. Kicks to Baines. Passes it to Beasley. To stop the drought, JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Pass to Watford. Here is Cook. Now Rondo, covered by Beasley. To the paint. McGee's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
The Lakers in the lead. And the pass to Cook. And it's Rondo in the corner. Back to Cook. Lakers passing it around. And McGee kicks to Cook. Here's Nance. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against San Antonio. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
That free throw good from Nance. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And San Antonio shooting a troubling 38% in the 3rd. Not the finest work of this offense. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Mobile and tenacious on the drive. Kuzma. Easy to see how he gets these calls.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
With 1 on the clock, it doesn't go for him. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Clarkson is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. No good there off the double clutch.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Lakers leading by 3. Right side Davis. He feeds it to Nance. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder. Like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Murray outside. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Caldwell Pope kicks to Clarkson. Caldwell Pope against DeRozan. Goes up on the wing. And that one hits back iron. Spurs trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
Kuzma passes to Nance. And yes, it's good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
DeRozan passes to Murray. It's DeRozan with the drive.
Boy, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Murray against Clarkson. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target from outside.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Murray outside. Passes it to Lyles. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Kept alive. Tries yet again. And Davis throws it down.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Here's Murray up on top. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Nance down low. Lyles there. Nance, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
James checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Jordan Clarkson. San Antonio also making some changes. Stewart's checked in for Aaron Baines. And it's Malik Beasley in for Damari Carroll. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Down low. Murray, no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. With the second effort, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
There it is, these guys, one of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Murray, no good.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Caldwell Pope against DeRozan. Caldwell Pope kicks to Caruso from past the arc. Doesn't go that time. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's DeRozan, and some very quick points for him on that possession. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
DeRozan is a man on a mission tonight. I don't know if I've ever seen DeMar any sharper than this.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Lyles against Kuzma. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Lyles. Here's Aldridge. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Murray outside. Aldridge trying to break free. Good D by LeBron. Los Angeles leading by 8. Davis finds Kuzma. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Beasley. Now Aldridge to the middle. Here's Stewart, and he wills that one in. Stewart sinking right through off the back iron.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
To the inside, Kuzma. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Kuzma's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Murray with the bounce pass. The pass to Aldridge. Second chance shot. Shoots over Kuzma. And at last, they get one to fall.
Boy, I like the work Aldridge did there. Good hustle. Nice job getting good position.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Murray outside. It's stolen by Davis. Beasley against Caldwell Pope. Kuzma passes to Caruso. Caldwell Pope outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Murray with it. Outside DeRozan. Down low. Here's Aldridge. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Sometimes that's all you can do against Aldridge. Be aggressive, be physical, body him up, even if you have to foul him.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Clark, do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally hate to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call right just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Here's Murray. Oh, that's blocked.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Spurs trail by 14. Passes it to Aldridge. Shoots over Kuzma, and Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Aldridge has got 12 points here in the second half.
Got to respect the jump shot of Aldridge. I mean, even when the defense is in his grill, this guy still gets it off on time.
LeBron is doubled. It's stolen by DeRozan, and a fast break now for the Spurs. DeRozan leading the charge. That one goes in.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Caruso. Davis surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Spurs. The shot comes out. Good D by LeBron. Lakers leading by 12. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now DeRozan. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And growing up about 15 miles south of the Staples Center, DeMar DeRozan idolized Kobe Bryant, Clark, and patterned his game after him.
And you can see evidence of Kobe's game in DeMarcus's game. You think about the footwork, the ability to post up, the moves and counter moves, the balance and strength. I think he owes a lot of that to the Mamba.
Here's James. Kuzma kicks to Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3. Spurs trail by 12. Here's DeRozan. Caruso grabs the miss.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's Beasley in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. That's 10 points for Beasley. Los Angeles leading by 11. To the paint, here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan against James. Outside DeRozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyle Kuzma.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Pass to Aldridge. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.